Hey guys, Firum here, and today I'm going to be testing the W Motors Fenner Super Sport in Asphalt 9 multiplayer. Now, this was recorded a couple seasons back, but I said I'd make a video about it, so here it is. I have it at 6 stars, rank 4353, with all upgrade parts and import parts applied that I could. And I gotta say, this car is definitely one of the most overall balanced cars in Class S, at least that I have. So much so that at 6 stars, I was able to do better in a Himalayan track somewhere than my 4-star Bugatti Chiron. And you guys know the Chiron is pretty good, so that's definitely saying something. Now, the Chiron is definitely better than this car if they're both maxed out at 6 stars, but there are a whole lot more 6-star Fenners than 6-star Chirons, because a 6-star Chiron would have cost, I don't even know, probably like 20,000 tokens if you got decent luck in the packs. And I would say the Fenner is a lot easier to get and to max out than the Chiron is, because you do need to play multiplayer and be very skilled at it, which is not easy for sure, but a lot of more people can probably do that than can have 20,000 tokens to max out their Chiron. So I just want to make sure you guys know that this car is a worthwhile car to go for at least, and if you have no other reason to play multiplayer, this should be it. Because I would say that it is the third best car in the game probably, just ahead of the Trion Nemesis, mainly because the Trion Nemesis is a lot harder to learn how to drive properly, and behind the Trion and the Regera, but that is when they're maxed as well, mind you. So this race has not been especially well so far. I keep getting caught up behind this Icona here, and then that barrel roll failed to actually barrel roll me. But you know that I probably wouldn't put this race at the beginning of the video if it didn't turn out well, so yeah, don't worry. Now recently, just a couple days ago, I made my first official video about Forza Horizon 4, if you don't count the April Fool's one. And a lot of the comments, or most of them I should say, were very supportive of it. Now, some people were thinking that I was going to quit Asphalt 9 or something, but I mean, I said in the video that I wasn't going to. Maybe they didn't watch that far in it. But in any case, I want to confirm to you guys that no, I'm not going to be like switching completely to Forza or anything like that. Asphalt 9, I still plan to be the main videos on my channel, and I will probably upload Forza once a week or so, and maybe have it replace Asphalt 8. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I have not played Asphalt 8 in 2 weeks since I made the Zeus Sigma video. I'm not exactly sure how many more videos I'm going to make actually in the game. I'm going to try to continue doing update videos in it, but with its current trajectory and what they've said about rebalancing, quote rebalancing I should say, even more cars, literally I don't see what they could do at this point, or what they would do that might make the game better. Maybe they know something I don't, but I think that's unlikely at this point. All that to say, no, Asphalt 9 is not leaving. It's still going to be my main content, and there we knocked that guy off the track, and we are able to come in first place. Now, the other car in this race was an Icona, as I guess you guys have probably noticed, and I have 5-starred mine as well, so if you'd like me to make a video about that sometime, let me know, even though I'll probably do it anyway. But in the next race, we've got a Lycan, and I also plan to make a video about that at 5 stars. I have so many video ideas and not enough time to do them all. So not only do we have that Lycan, but we've also got a VLF, an FXXK, a Porsche 918, and an F12 TDF. Now thankfully, unlike my usual luck, I hit somebody in the air and I didn't get knocked down. How about that? Now this car at 6 stars actually has quite good nitro efficiency, which is something that the other 3 of the 4 top cars in the game don't exactly have. So if you're a fan of good nitro efficiency and good top speed, this is the car for you. Literally everything about it is just very good. With my tune, it has a maximum speed of around 270 miles per hour. Now, the reason I prioritized acceleration epic upgrades instead of speed epic upgrades is because I feel that with a top speed that high, it's not going to reach there very often. So it's not that big of a deal to upgrade it all that much. And especially in races like this one, on the track where it's more, say, twisty and stuff, well, I'm definitely not going to get up to the top speed, and therefore acceleration is more important to get up to speed faster. Because if you got a really high top speed and you can't reach it, well, then there's not really any point having that really high top speed. So yeah, even though generally I would say that top speed is overall a more important stat than acceleration, if your car already has really good top speed, focus on the acceleration instead. And the nitro efficiency if your car has bad nitro efficiency. Now, a lot of people have asked me, what order do I usually upgrade things in? Well, I usually do top speed, then acceleration, then nitro, then handling. That's just the way I usually do them. Now, if there is a car that is lacking in one of the aspects in particular, that's the one I will do first. So you've really got to look out to see what a car is really good at and what it's not good at, rather than just always upgrading the exact same things first on each car. And this concludes Tuning Tips with Furum. That sounded better in my head. So in this race, we're facing two Bugatti Chirons, and as you can see, we are quite far ahead of them, actually. One of them got knocked down, one of them disconnected, and now I randomly wreck upon landing. I really hate it when that happens. That should go without saying, I guess. And I forgot to mention, the car that knocked down the Bugatti also wrecked. So now we have one wreck for each person that's in the race right now. And a second wreck for me, because I was not expecting that train to be there. Because when you wreck early on in a race, moving things will be further along, or like 4 seconds, or however much time you lost further along later in the race. So at this point, we're now in 3 out of 3. Now, I was pretty sure I was going to be able to catch up to this F12 TDF, because that car is about 35-ish miles per hour slower than me, I want to say. But the Bugatti was almost off the map. So I wanted to see, though, if I could catch up to him. I had not lost hope yet, of course. And here this F12 TDF unfortunately gets ahead of me. I did not mean to do that at all. I would never purposely knock down a car that was a lot slower than me. And now we've got a second lap in order to catch up to the Bugatti. So far, I've wrecked twice and he's wrecked once. Well, knocked down, but let's just say, for the sake of figuring out how much time each of us has lost, that it's a wreck. Oh, guys, if you have not seen it yet, definitely go check out my video about the new map that's going to be coming to Asphalt 8. It is called the Caribbean, and Gameloft has actually posted a few more pictures showing it a bit, and hopefully we will see the update drop in a few days. I am really looking forward to it. Apparently, this location has been in the works for quite a long time, so I expect it to be very fun to play on, and I'm looking forward to making videos on it. Now, here, the Bugatti Chiron wreck. So I was thinking, okay, this is definitely my chance to pass him, and I did manage to. So now, we have both wrecked twice in the race, and I am just ahead of him. It really does show you some power of this car. Now, even though I personally like driving the Chiron better than this car simply because it is faster and does have better drifting capabilities, this one is definitely more stable, and I could definitely see people liking this as their favorite car in the game because, well, it's just so well balanced, and I know a lot of people really like well-balanced cars because all of their stats sort of complement each other rather than in the case of an unbalanced car, maybe one stat pulling down the rest of them, or one stat not being able to be used because the rest of them aren't as good, if you know what I'm talking about. So here we've beat these two Chirons. Now for a pretty crazy race against the VLF. I also do want to make another VLF video, because I have 5-starred that as well. In this race, we've also got an Icona and a P1, and I think one other car, which I don't actually know of right offhand. So here, thankfully, I don't get knocked down when that guy pushes me against the wall, and I'm able to stay on this route and get back up to speed pretty quickly. That's definitely one advantage of having upgraded acceleration a lot on this car. Now, there we accidentally knocked down the Icona, and we passed the VLF, and now passed the P1. If you want a fast, stable car, this is it, because the Tryon, Chiron, and Regera do have some stability issues. Also coming in the next update to the game are an Aventador J and a Mercedes-Benz SLR. Just two cars, yes, I know, but we also have the Terzo event coming soon, and we have those other cars like the Aculone and the Zenvo that have come in previous updates and have never come out yet. So technically, that's 5 potential cars for the update. I'm honestly expecting the Genti and the Zenvo to not come out in this update, though, although I hope I'm proven wrong about that. So in any case, here we're able to stay ahead of these guys. We don't have any weird glitches or problems later in the race, and we're able to come in first position. Oh, and something else new in the update, I just kind of randomly keep thinking of these throughout the video, but anyway, it's that there's going to be some sort of multiplayer 2.0. Now, I don't think they're going to be just like changing how multiplayer works at its core, but they are going to have multiple multiplayer seasons going at once, or something like that each have their own set of rewards, and you can maybe choose between them. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but I honestly am looking kind of forward to it, so maybe if there's like a rush season and a slipstream season and a normal season going on at once, you can choose which one of them you like better, or something like that. I'm honestly not sure. I don't have any details about it, but you can bet that when the update drops, I'm going to make a video talking about all this new stuff that we're going to be getting. So definitely subscribe, and you will get to see that right when it comes out. So now it's time for me to give my general review about this car. Honestly, there's not much more I really need to say at this point. You've heard me say it's well balanced, that it's really good in all aspects, I really like driving it, it's very stable. Yes, it's all that. Third best car in the game, in my opinion. And if you don't have it yet, definitely try to do some multiplayer to pick it up, because I'll promise you it is worth it. Even at lower stars, it's good. Yeah, it's that good. Not all cars are good at lower stars, but this one still is, really. If you're interested to see how it performs at lower stars, I've got a video about it at 2 stars and 5 stars, I believe. And if you already have it, try to start up. So here we managed to stay ahead of the Sheeran, actually, at the very last bit of the race and come in first. Thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you've enjoyed and consider subscribing for more Asphalt 8 and 9 content. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!